Right guys, so let's talk about multi-time frame analysis. But first, alamin muna natin kung ano nga ba ibig sabihin ng multi-time frame analysis. Ibig sabihin lang yan, no? Pasimple lang natin. You are going to look at different time frames like 4 hours, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, etc. No? Depending sa strategy mo. Alright, so from there, when you look at the general direction sa higher time frame, then you look at the precise entry dun sa lower time frame mo. So that's the simplest term na pwede nating masabi dito sa multi-time frame, no. So from here, um, now we are at the 4 hour time frame. If you are like me, no, a scalper or day trader, you will look at the 4 hour time frame or hourly time frame, even daily, no? H1, H4, or D1. So, lagyan natin yan. Higher time frames. Yan. Yan. Ano ba yung mga classified dyan, no? So, syempre D1, yan, H4, and even H1, no? For me, it's a higher time frame, no? Since I am a scalper, I look at the precise entry sa lower time frames at M15. No, na-skip na natin yung M30. Yan. M5 and M1. Even M1, no? So kahit na sobrang bilis niyan, ah pinapasukan pa rin talaga natin yan, no? Talagang ano tayo, ah nag-i-scalp lang tayo. Yan. So yan lagay natin diyan. So if you are at the 4 hour time frame and you look at AUD USD, you are seeing a uptrend, right? So malaki yung weight ng pagiging uptrend yan kapag nasa H4 na yan. So let's look at the lower time frames. So of course, you still need to look at the economic data, the fundamentals of the asset or the pairs that you're trading, and look at the confirmation here at the charts, no, technical analysis. So if you are at the lower time frame and you did not look sa higher time frame, it will look like this, no? It will look like it's on a downtrend. Okay? So it will look like it's on a downtrend. Ayan. So yan yung mababasa natin. Not knowing, no? Pwede naman yan, no? If you are going to just target a limited downside. Ayan. But for me, no, the safer side is to go sa side ng general direction, no. What do I mean by that? So if we are looking at the H4 time frame, we look at na it's on an uptrend. So ano yung magiging entry natin yan, no? So it's either we wait for the breakout and the retest, and that's where we enter. We look at the buy entries only, no. So it's gonna give us a better setup. Yan. 1:2 risk to reward ratio. Or we look at here at the downside. Yan. And there. So it's still gonna give us 1:4 risk to reward ratio. Bakit 1:4? Kasi mas maliit ang stop loss dito, no? So let's say it's something like that. Okay? So it means kasi if the trend gets broken here, itong trend line, then it it would mean a break of a structure or a break of the trend, no. But you need to consider fake outs, no. So ibig sabihin may mga fakes diyan, no, na like this, no, sumusobra lang siya ng konti. So since you have 1:3 risk to reward ratio, you might wanna loosen up. Yan. So dagdagan mo lang. Yan. Again, there's no precise what I mean, there's no uh, exact there's no exact stop loss or take profit, no? So it's more like a zone. So it's usually like this, no? So pwede mo pa siyang babaan, no? Kasi dito nga meron tayong support and binabaan pa nga natin ng konti. Yan. So kapag na-break niya yan and na-break niya pa to, it would mean a change of direction. Okay, so we look at the higher time frame again. So it's like that. So ganyan yung magiging tingin ng entry natin. So from H4 we look at the M5. Alright? So kung magka-counter trend tayo kasi, kung magka-counter trend tayo, so let's say it's on a downtrend here in the lower time frame and we are going against the major trend, possible na mangyari is that may stop loss lang tayo na may stop loss. Okay? So it's possible. I'm not saying na if we go with the flow of the trend na hindi tayo may stop loss kasi possible nga na may mga fake outs, but still the possibility of a higher fake outs or the possibility of having hit yung stop loss natin, no, mas malaki sa pag nag-counter trend tayo. So let's say ganyan, no? Counter trend tayo. Kapag nasa major direction natin is bullish, no? Buy talaga. Possible na tatapikin niya lang 'yan. Tatapikin niya lang 'yan talaga. Mabilis ang galaw pag akyat, no? Mabilis ang galaw kapag nandun ka sa flow ng general direction. Yan. So possibly that this downtrend move sa lower time frame is just a minor pullback. Okay? Yan. Okay, so that's it for our multi-time frame analysis. And if you have more questions, you can comment down below or you can ask me sa community natin. You can check the link dyan sa bio natin or sa description box. So, thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.